Well, happy Saturday, and it's Labor Day weekend. I hope everyone is enjoying their weekend, and thank you for joining me. I thought since I had a little extra time and the house is semi-quiet that I would jump on here and talk about why I became a massage therapist, or even like how I became a massage therapist. I graduated high school in the early 90s, and by the time it got to be 1998, I was 25, and I'm trying to figure out how in the, I have nothing to contribute. Most of the people that I went to high school with, the ones that went to college, at this point, they're well into their careers, and, I just felt like I didn't have anything to contribute. I did at the time already have one of my sons. And so, I had something very special, going on there, but I just know that I didn't feel like I had something to contribute. I wasn't part of anything on the outside world. So, so I was in search. And at this point, being a young 20-year-old and stressed out at times, I just didn't know what to do. And I had been researching about, stress management and trying to do things to help with stress and things like that. Anyways, I'm reading a Roanoke, this is 1998, and I started reading a Roanoke newspaper, and I came across a little article, and it was for massage school. So at this point, you had to call, they would send you the packet. So I called, got the packet, and I had to write a paper about why I wanted to go to massage school. And then I had to send that back, so it took a little longer because you had to send it back in the mail and you had to wait. Well, they called me, so I had to do a phone interview. Then after that, I had to go in and do a face-to-face interview. And then after that, I had to wait and find out. Then they called me. I got in. So at this point, I had never had a professional massage. And so I got in, and have a little story about the day before class started. I went over just to drive the route to make sure I had that down. And I left my wallet in a restaurant, which had all of my money for my books, which that's all the money I had, in my wallet was saved to pay for my books the first day. And so anyways, I left my wallet there. I had to go all the way home. I didn't realize it until I got almost all the way home. And then when I got home, I called the restaurant. They found it, they put it in the safe. So I had to leave even extra early the next morning to get to class. And I ran in there, and all my money was still in the wallet. So I was very grateful, because I was stressed out about that, thinking that I had lost all the money. It was every penny that I had I was going to have to use to purchase my books. And then, so I go into class our first day, and I could feel in my heart like I'm where I need to be. This is what I'm going to do. I'm right where I need to be. But the first person that walks in is like a bodybuilder, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I don't know if I'm in the right place now or not. But anyways, the people that were in my massage class was just absolutely fabulous, and it was one of the greatest experiences of my life. And so I teach massage class now, and I always think about that when a new class comes in. We always just gather around and talk about, what brought them to massage school, because I always find that very interesting of why people want to come into massage, because I know the route that I went, because I know that journey of me having to really describe, and I hadn't even had a massage, and I had to describe why I wanted to come in to massage, to get into massage therapy, which was, just trying to learn how to manage stress. And so it's really interesting and fun, and I like for everybody to hear why they can just understand each other better, why each other has found themselves at the massage table. So anyways, I get out of massage school, and I start, because I'm not even sure how I'm going to even use this skill. I'm in a a small town. I didn't really know of anybody that even got massages, so wasn't even sure how to use this. But I went to our local wellness center at the time, and I would go every Tuesday, or it was either Wednesday or something. And I had it filled up. All the chairs were full. Like, people would come, they'd sit. I would stand in the front of the room. I would talk about massage therapy, what it was all about, and the benefits of massage. And then after I did that, I would go around and do little chair massages in regular chairs. Wasn't even a massage chair, it was just regular chairs. And I would go around and massage people's shoulders, and to give them a little sample about massage therapy, and just trying to educate my community about massage therapy. And then I had it in the back of my mind that I wanted to go to the Greenbrier Resort. It's a historical resort. It's a beautiful place, and most people, when they start working there, they don't quit. I mean, the turnover was very little, so I wasn't even sure if I was even going to get into the spa. But it just so happened where I put my application in and someone was leaving. And so, I make the story short, I got in. I had to go through an interview, and it was like, with the application, and I had to go through an interview to like HR. Then I had to go face-to-face, sitting down with the director of the spa, and then I had to do a hands-on massage with the director. And so I got the job, and that has been one of the greatest experiences of my life, is working at the Greenbrier Resort in the spa. The spa family, the other employees that worked in the spa are just fabulous. I mean, I met some of the most kindest, people that I have ever worked with. And I really just had a wonderful experience. I really appreciate all my time that I ever had at the Greenbrier. And I mean, I went back a couple of times, because when I had my two youngest, I stayed at home. So I took a little break from massage therapy for a minute, but I always missed it the whole time that I was not practicing. I did practice some a little bit here and there, but I really missed it. It was like I mourned connecting with people like that at the massage table, and I missed my spa family, at the Greenbrier. So I eventually found my way back to the spa there, and that was another one of the greatest experiences that I've ever had. And then while I was there, just happened to there was a position opened at the community college here, and they were needing someone to fill a position for massage therapy instructor. And I mean, it just caught my ear for some reason. I just felt in my heart. I was like, this is it. So I applied for it, and I had to go in, do a face-to-face, interview, and I got the job. And it has been one of the greatest experiences that I have ever had. Now, mind you, I've had other wonderful, great experiences along the way, but the opportunities, the experiences that I've had as a massage therapist has been something that has helped me so much as a massage therapist. And even just receiving, I mean, like I was opened up to how to relax. I mean, life is so stressful. You're out there, that fight or flight. That's we're all, we're always out there, and we're all trying to do the best we can, for most of us, I'm sure. But we're in fight or flight, and then it's a good idea to take some time and and visit that rest and digest, and take it easy. When if you're in a stressful situation all the time, and it's just nice to just take a moment and just relax. And so that's what massage therapy is for me, is, we all have to get out there and do what we need to do, to survive and get out there. But when you come to the massage table, it's a time to where you can relax. And that's what it taught me, is it is important to take time from the pressure of life and stress, and just go to the table and get a massage and rest, get into that rest and digest. And so I've had other opportunities, like even when I was at the Greenbrier, I got to go to the Bahamas and teach. So when it came to instructing there, that experience that I had, that the Greenbrier sent me, I got to go to the Bahamas and teach just for a short period of time. It was like a week. I had to put a whole program together and go. They were managing like some kind of private fishing spa thing, and I got to go down there and train. But anyways, that was a great experience for me. So massage therapy has always been good to me. It's always helped me provide for my family. It's always helped me, even whenever I'm giving a massage, it's a time where I can go and relax myself, even when I'm giving, or even if I'm receiving a massage. So I wanted to share that with you, because I don't know that you've ever had a massage, and maybe that's not the thing for you to go do to relax. Maybe it's fishing, maybe it's something, but I do want to say that whatever that is that helps you relax, that you do take the time on a regular and go do that. Because, if you're always stressed out, eventually you just break down. So, and that's the thing that really has taught me, because I would say in my 20s, I felt like I was, or in my early 20s, I just felt like I was really stressed out for the most part all the time. And when I was in massage school, it just really opened me up to a whole different, I want to say world, but a whole different, possibility. It gave me a lot of opportunities. I've met a lot of great people along the way. I've got to work on people from all over the world and from all walks of life. And I've got to work on lots of people in my own community and other places, and it's really been really good for me. And I really stop every so often and just think about, am I ever going to stop doing massages? And I don't know that I will, but I do know that I really appreciate everybody who has ever been on my table. And if it's someone that's watching this, if you've ever been on my table, thank you for trusting me and coming, getting on my table and relaxing on my table. I really appreciate that. I always also like to say I really thank everybody that I have ever worked with. I really appreciate the lessons that I've learned along the way with you, or the laughs that we've had, the memories that we've created. I really appreciate each and every one. I appreciate everyone that has ever been a part of any of my journey through massage therapy, because it's something that I love to do, and I love that I get to meet so many people and get to help people in that way. So I really hope that if you've never tried professional massage therapy, that you could find someone if you've never done that. But I don't know, maybe you are someone that just doesn't find that relaxing. But I hope you do find something that helps you relax along the way. So I wanted to share that with you. I know I might have stumbled around, and I'm still learning how to do all this, but I wanted to share that with you of why I do the things with massage, the passion that I like to try to bring to the classroom, or the understanding when I am working, if I'm working on somebody, and knowing that we all have to take time to relax and not feel guilty to take time to relax. I mean, there's always things that we have to do. There's responsibilities and life but it is good to take time and take care of yourself. So I hope that for each and every one of you that's out there that comes across this, and I appreciate each and every one of you. So anyways, that's that, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will see you again soon.